Hi, this is Neeraj Jaiswal and welcome to this episode. In this episode, we are going to write the class for the RSS feed. So let's get started. We'll create a folder under assets for the scripts. Now we will create a script, C# script. We'll name it as RSS Reader. Now let me open this. It will open in MonoDevelop. So here is the, I'll just expand it. I've got the real estate to work on. So right now I'll just remove this, as I am not going to need this. It will be a pure class. So let me remove these things. I'll need first thing is I'll need the reference to the text reader, XML text reader. Name it as RSS reader. But before that, I can see that I need to use the package system.xml. I'll be using this package to basically pass the RSS feed. I'll need the XML doc also. The next is I'll need XML node, I'll need the XML. Now there are three types of three things which we are going to need is one for the RSS nodes only, second is for the channel, and the third one is for the items. Now if you just check it out, let me share one of the URL which we are going to work on, this one. So as you can see, the channel detail is here. Correct? The channels details are here, which we will need to retrieve, and then there are items. These are the basically RSS items which we need to retrieve and work on it. So let me go here. So so first let me create the struct for the channel. So will be, the first thing is title. The channel will be having title, so it has got title and description. So description, that's it. Good. Yeah. Next thing, we need the link. Next, the managing editor. then webmaster, last build date. So these are basically the data which is passing in the RSS and we have to retrieve it, and also the details of the docs. So and then will the items. So but this is not, it is throwing an error. If you just go ahead and build it, it will throw an error here because we have not yet given the struct for the items. So let me do that. So if you go ahead, that it will be like this. Again, the item is having a title, it will be having a image URL. If you check it out, it's enclosure URL. So that's basically an image. Now we'll need the link. We can also retrieve the publish date, the pub date. Here if you see, there is something called pub date here, which is basically the day it has been published, and we are going to retrieve the description. So public string now this is done. The channel and the item structs are ready. Let me just compile it once. Great. Now let us move ahead. So I'll create the constructor RSS Reader, and I'll take the feed URL as the input. I can actually here can set now the channel as the input here. So I'll initialize it here. New channel. So next is basically I'm going to initialize the item. Now time to read the feed URL which has been passed. So now everything will be put into the RSS reader. Once that is done, the next thing which I need to do is initialize the RSS doc so that I can start parsing. Once this is done, I'll just load the RSS reader to the dock. Correct? Now what I am going to do is I'll check whether the RSS doc is null or not. I'll do the null check, and if it is not null, I'll start looping for the RSS tag. So I'll retrieve the child nodes count, and then I'll iterate over them and check for the channel. So if node RSS dot child nodes of I dot name is equal to channel. So what I am trying to do is I am trying to retrieve this node. If it is there, then I'll set the node channel. Is equal to node RSS dot this. Okay, no, that's fine. Now child nodes of I. Now that particular child node will be served in the this channel, this node, and we are then going to utilize it. So once this is done, I'm just going to then set the, or let me do the null check. If node channel of title basically not equal to null, I'll save it into the RSS news dot title. So I'll save this basically. I'll save the basically inner text. You'll see it has got the inner text. Similarly, I'm going to do for, I'll just copy and paste here. I'll do for description, rather here, sorry, the image URL. If I'll set this image URL, this will be handled slightly different. Okay, this one is basically for the channel, so this one is not applicable, this one is. basically I'm retrieving for channel, so it should be like this. Now yeah, this should be for the channel. Yeah, now next is link. Just copy and paste so that we can speed up the things. We have then webmaster and then last build date. And one more the docs. So one more is required. So as you can see, like a lot of coding can be saved by just reusing the whatever we have already written. So for now we will stop here, and in the next episode I am going to basically iterate over the basically the items and then populate the item list. So for this episode we will stop here. So that's all in this episode. Keep rocking and happy coding.